As Dr. Seuss so poetically stated, I cannot wait to see the places you will go. I now take special pleasure in presenting to you the 2008 Valedictorian, Alyssa.
Thank you, Mrs. Elsie. Good evening, faculty, staff, parents, families, and all those who have supported us. It's finally time to graduate, and I find myself standing beneath this podium completely overwhelmed at the celerity of time. I sat on my bed for hours, contemplating what great philosophical tirade about life I should say forth to send everyone to their future with as much optimism as I could gather, but I realized that there was no need for that. As traumatizing and stressful high school was at sometimes, there's no denouncing the simple fact that in the end, we can accredit its potpourri of mistakes and achievements for the mature and successful individuals we have become today. Many believe that in order to accomplish a task, one must be completely serious to achieve their original intent. But the majority forget that in order to handle the burden of pressure, a carefree attitude should sometimes be just as supposed so as to avoid the repercussions that arise from stress. I've witnessed many who have broken down from the pressures of high school, whose minds and bodies collapse from the frustration arising from the realization that time is finite but our unfinished work is eternal. Mortality is an inexorable event, the end to the path that is the subject of countless limitations. But the greatest use of life is harmony, for the only secret I have ever had about becoming valedictorian was that to work as hard as I did, you must also play as much to keep yourself from succumbing to the chaos of managing the shortness of time. Many wasted by waiting for assistance, divine intervention, any sort of miraculous aid to elevate them to a state of wealthy proportions. But if I learned anything in high school, it was to take initiative for anything I want, to be able to risk the world just to grasp the universe. Succeeding in life takes more than passing the most AP classes or taking the most BCC courses. Prosperity requires diligence and a strict adherence to your individuality. Nothing comes without a pure and genuine acceptance to work, an ever-burning flame to engulf whatever obstacle hinders you from attaining your goal. Although all of us have faced different blockades or at different places in our lives, there is one thing we all have in common. As we launch ourselves into reality with the closing of this chapter, boundless prospects and possibilities are shown haphazardly and generously on the potential of our future. The only advice I can give is to ignore the pessimism of that and pursue whatever passion you may have, for we only have one life to fill with our dreams. Partaking of banal activities will not result in any effective consequence in the spectrum of progression. It is more important to always do what you want as opposed to what anyone else expects of you. Go for the avant-garde, push the boundaries. Break that glass ceiling with the most ferocious punch. Nothing is beyond our reach. With that said, I would like to thank those who have supported me unwaveringly, allowing me to harvest my views of invincibility. Thank you to my loving parents who worked tirelessly to ensure my happiness and have allotted me endless possibilities through their sacrifices. Asad, Chase, Kathy, and Camille for always backing my endeavors. Mr. Fraser, Mr. Schmieder, and Mrs. Ross for always taking care of my educational concerns. Dr. Shawless for her unrivaled authority. Coach Carter, Mrs. Santiago, and Mrs. Hawkins for being the best mentors. And of course, Team Asia and the Stoop crew for making these past couple of years. From bonfires to the beach to bonfires to Bondo's fishing camp. From dinner iguanas to beer pong at Bovito. Talks about the butterfly effect to wing dinners to Monday night bowling. From nightclub waterways to chips to Miami Lake to the Banner Brothers. Class of 2008 will always go down in Falcon history as the most diverse, the most spirited, and the most motivated group of individuals. And now, at the very end of the best 4 years I've ever spent, I am ecstatic to finally say congratulations, see you all, thank you all, and good luck.